Now, listen, this Cougartown, let's talk about it. It's January 8th on TBS. It's moving from ABC. Bill and Krista obviously care about this project. They also care about this show. Let me get Eric the actor on the phone. Dude, you there?
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Eric.
Good morning, Eric.
Bill and Krista were over my house. I just want you to understand this, Eric. Every time you put me down and every time you badmouth me, when they were over, I go, hey, what about Eric the actor maybe making an appearance on your show? I put it out there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But he won't remember this as long as this phone call lasts.
Let me remind you, Krista's naked in my room, and I'm pitching you for the show. Okay?
Howard, I'll tell you the truth, because part of the reason we were happy to do this is Chris and I have been arguing about it because, I said ultimately, hey, we were trying to promote the show, and whoever we said could be on it should be on it. And Krista feels that because of you have to pay for bad behavior, and maybe Eric shouldn't be on the show because of
right.
consequences to the way that you act.
But you know what it is? First of all, let's review. Eric is deadly on these shows. You know that. I mean, you got to... I was just listening to a tape of him on some wrestling show, and I mean, they won't even show him on camera. Like, they keep him on, like, a ISDN line or something.
Like the wrestling audience is afraid of him.
Yeah.
And also, by the way,
What'd you say, Eric?
It was Skype.
Oh, you were on Skype?
Skype.
I couldn't see you.
I wasn't a huge fan of the soda incident either, personally, as an executive producer, because, it's just really about every day you're slammed, and it's really about trying to get the work done.
That's the other thing. If you go with Eric, just be prepared that there's going to be all sort of hassle, like getting him there. Then all of a sudden he has his doctor's appointment he can't change. Then he wants soda. I mean, but like, where's I didn't get my 2 liters of Pepsi. I mean,
Yeah, he's ready to sue.
Eric, are you going to be a nightmare and you're going to threaten to sue people?
No, I will not.
Right. Now, what kind of part are we talking about? Now, you guys are actually thinking of maybe using Ronnie the limo driver instead of Eric, right?
By the way, every time I'm up at your show, Ronnie Mund could not be more professional and gracious.
And Ronnie's very popular right now, Krista.
Very popular. But I was talking to Bill. I was like, really, not even joking, aren't there sometimes consequences for bad behavior? Last week, Eric, I think you called Howard a jackass.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, but we fight because I feel, without being totally candid, we're trying to do something that'll promote and help the show, and Krista feels that what we're trying to do is teach Eric a lesson about how he behaves.
Right, you got to decide where you sit. Now, let me ask you something, Bill. You're the writer, and you obviously will write the part, and we'll decide whether it's going to go to Eric or Ronnie, and Ronnie's here now, but I believe whatever part it is, they should get a makeout scene with Krista.
It's okay with me.
Just tell one of them to bring a camera.
I'm being serious. Would you ever write that?
I would probably feel okay about writing that.
Yeah,
for
I'm
Ronnie.
not going to do that.
Oh, you are going to do it because let's have something hot go down and where people are really going to want to tune in, right,
Why
Eric?
wouldn't you do it with Courtney?
What do you mean?
We'll have Courtney make out with someone.
No.
I love that my wife's comfortable promising that Courtney will make out with Eric the actor.
All right, either you or Courtney has to make out. Like, let's do something fun. Ronnie, will you be up for something like that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you got.
I'm ready, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Do you want the role?
Yeah.
Eric,
sure.
You want the role?
My
right?
guy on Twitter's been promoting me. One Fan Network has been promoting this guy's show like for 6 months already.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I feel on some level like I owe Ronnie for the work that his people have done.
Promoting the show.
Yeah, and so, I think that ultimately, you're just deciding whether or not Eric has behaved in a way that he's allowed to do it as well.
Krista, would you make out with a guy with a Buffalo Bill mustache?
Well, I'm married on the show, but there is a very cute blonde girl named Busy Phillips on the show.
No, don't pass this off to Busy. It's either going to be you.
I'll do whatever Bill wants, but I am married on the show.
Bill, what is the role you have in mind, and then let's make a decision whether it's going to go to Ronnie or Eric.
Not knowing, let's be honest, I don't think that given a week I could think of a role that they could both play.
You don't have something in mind?
No, meaning that...
depends on who gets the job.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Now, you feel either guy can be written into the show, and I'm begging you Make it some sort of romantic thing. Either with,
I will make it something other than just a person that says, one line that you fly by. I'll make it something titillating.
Could it be something outrageous, like where Ronnie and Eric are a gay couple on the show, and we put them both on?
I think
I'm not making out with Eric.
Yeah.
Come here, you midget.
Eric, will you ever play a gay on TV?
How many times are you going to ask me this? And the question, the answer never changes. No.
If it's Ronnie, though, who's your gay lover?
No.
No. Ronnie, you would not be opposed to playing gay on TV, right?
I'll play.
I think Ronnie knows you shouldn't limit yourself. You know what I mean? It's any actor can play any part, Howard. That's part of being
That's part of being an actor.
Right,
yeah, we keep telling Eric that.
Well, Eric doesn't understand. That doesn't mean he's gay. It means that...
What is Eric's idea of a part?
Yeah, Eric, what would you like to play on Cougartown?
Maybe it's like a new neighbor to the area.
Mm-hmm. Can Eric play a neighbor to, let's say, Krista or Courtney?
Well, yeah, Krista and Courtney on the show live next to each other, and they are selling the other house that lives next to the two of them. Because it used to be where Courtney's boyfriend lived.
What if Krista's
Why don't we make it into a Playboy house?
What if Krista's having a baby and then she walks out and Eric is the baby, like she's carrying around one of those baby things.
That's her new baby.
That's her new baby. Like, oh yeah,
I mean, you'd have to be really willing to do some kind of wardrobe type thing. Maybe
Eric,
only a diaper.
Would you be willing to play a baby?
No.
No. Wow. That's unbelievable.
He's the worst actor. He can only play certain parts.
How about? I know. I mean, Ronnie will play whatever you want him to.
Yeah,
You want to be a baby?
Yeah. What the hell?
What do you care? Baby with a big Buffalo Bill mustache.
Yeah, exactly. As long as I get to make out with somebody.
Can I say something actually honest? Even though we're having fun with this, I mean, Ronnie as a performer is, he's not closing any doors. He's keeping literally every option open.
Right.
Yeah.
I've never met an actor that has worked less, that has more very specific demands.
Well, I got some plot lines here. Eric, let's say, like he's homeless, and he moves into Krista's garage, but he moves into like a shoebox, and then she almost throws him out in the garbage because she's cleaning out the garage, and all of a sudden she realizes that in the shoebox is Eric. What do you think of that plot line? Or better yet, Krista's ex-boyfriend.
What are you saying?
Krista's ex-boyfriend from the past comes, and it's Eric. And she's, like, embarrassed because it proves that she was not, like, the hot chick in high school or something like that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Eric, would you play that?
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah. Like Krista keeps trying to describe you as a friend, but meanwhile she's not admitting you are a boyfriend.
Right.
Oh, he'd love that part.
What about, would you wear a parrot costume and pretend to be Krista's parrot? Seriously, I'm being serious.
No.
You would not?
No.
All right.
No. Ronnie, would you do that?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah. You would dress, Ronnie, would you dress in a parrot
Whatever
costume?
you want.
Yeah, why wouldn't you do that?
Who gives a shit?
How much fun would that be?
That's the attitude of a working actor.
Yeah, I mean, Eric, why wouldn't you play a parrot that lives in Krista's house? Recurring role. It's like, wow, it is my parrot.
This is what I don't understand, Howard. I got plenty of buddies out here that are just struggling actors, and one of them, he got a hemorrhoids commercial, in which he has to be on TV talking about his horrible hemorrhoids.
And so what?
That's just a paycheck.
You're damn right. Nobody thinks he has real hemorrhoids, does
Eric, would you do that?
Would you play a hemorrhoid? Eric, you really wouldn't play a parrot. You really wouldn't.
I only would play a person, not an animal.
All right. And Ronnie, you say you will play a parrot.
I don't care.
Okay. All right.
Eric, so if you were going to they were making The Wizard of Oz, you couldn't play the Scarecrow? Or the lion?
I'd do that.
Oh, that you do.
What's the difference?
Right.
Yeah, it's an animal.
And you're on a top show, Cougartown, with Krista and Courtney. I mean, oh, my God, that's a dream come true for you. Busy Phillips.
Think of how starstruck you'll be.
You'll probably see Krista naked.
And we have our craft service. They have a truck full of soda.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Pepsi?
It's full of soda.
Pepsi.
It's got to be Pepsi.
I'm just saying.
How about Eric's actually there and a real cougar comes to Cougartown and eats Eric?
Easy.
Bill, do you think you have said, you've gone on record saying you feel the name of the show hurt the show?
Yeah.
Really? Why? Cougartown? That's a good name.
You know what is the way network TV works nowadays is, you need kind of a hook a little bit to sell it.
Sure.
I thought it was a funny hook to sell the show, and then we kind of ditched the whole idea of Courtney chasing, having sex with younger guys after about 3 episodes.
Right, yeah, so it really didn't reflect the show.
Yeah,
how about
in retrospect, I probably couldn't get a show on TV called, People Drink Wine, or...
Hey, Eric, would you play a part where you're a friend of Krista's and you have, you want to be breastfed by Krista? Would you play a guy who's into, baby stuff and wants to be breastfed by Krista?
I'd have to think about that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're so stupid. I'm there, man. Get me on the plane.
You'll play a guy.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
Yeah.
Eric, do you realize you're sort of talking yourself out of the gig?
Eric, would you play a guy who picks up dog shit for a living? I'm being serious.
That's a person.
Yeah.
Right. The job.
Your part is that you're this guy. They don't want to pick up the episode's about Krista can't stand picking up dog shit. They have a dog. So they hire one of these companies that comes out and cleans out your yard, your dog shit, and you're the guy who cleans the dog shit. Would you play that?
Guy.
Doggone.
Doggone is the name of the company.
And, hey, Howard, there is a dog on the show, and it's a huge dog, so I think part of the joke would be that it's giant piles.
See? You like that.
And Eric falls into the pile.
Yeah, and you get stuck like quicksand.
Right.
Help!
So, no,
somebody's got to get him out of there.
Eric, would you play a character that cleans dog shit out of a backyard?
Yeah.
You would, okay.
Oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
By the way, I was teetering because honestly, TV is about how quickly you can do things,
right.
And I feel like Eric should realize that if he said, "Look, I'm up for doing anything," that the odds would be that I wouldn't go to great lengths to humiliate him. But as a producer writer, to hear, it can only be this tiny, tiny thing.
All right, so you guys, this is how real Hollywood works. So my audience is going to get to see this right now. Ronnie is up for this part, and so is Eric. You've talked to both of the actors. I'm going to let them say their piece, and then I want to hear the decision-making process that you and Krista go through when you decide who is going to get this part. Ronnie, would you like to say something to the producer and executive guy, whatever your title is?
All I got to say is we've been promoting his show, and that's number one. Right. Number two, I'm up to do anything. So that's about all I can say.
That's all you want to say?
That's it.
Want to mention anything about your acting? Or No. Okay.
Any previous history? Nothing.
No. Well, smart.
I was on the Vicki Lawrence show years ago.
People are still talking about that.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Ronnie, there you have. You said your piece wisely. You kept off any type of acting experience work that you've done because I'm sure it can only embarrass you.
Right.
Eric, you have a minute with the creator of Cougartown and the lead actress, Krista. Go ahead.
Well, unlike Ronnie, I have actually been on a couple of TV shows. So, I have had screen time.
So have I.
And then, even though a certain actor from TV considers me an extra, I am not. I am an actor.
Talk about TNA you're presently on.
Why would you bring that up?
And also, I am working with TNA Wrestling, which they should have another video to you guys to show.
He can bring the whole TNA audience, Ronnie. He does have.
Well, I forgot to say I did a major motion picture with John Stamos.
All right.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know
that'll be coming out in February or March. So.
All right. Well, I think that's enough of a pitch. It is now really up to Bill and Krista, who work on Cougartown, who created it. They put their blood, sweat, and tears on this. They don't make this decision in some sort of cavalier way because the show is important to them. This is their livelihood. This is what put food on the table.
Right.
Go ahead, Krista. Tell us your thoughts, and then Bill, give us your decision as well.
Go first, go.
Well, I don't have the authority to cast it. I'm going to really give it to Bill. And I understand why you guys get in trouble with Eric is then, I understand, Eric, your life and limitations you've had, and I feel bad about that.
Right.
Well, Krista, I'm going to say, first of all, from my point of view, Eric is more interesting to watch on screen. No offense to you, Ronnie, but, I mean, look at him. He's a train wreck. You know it's going to be awful. Whenever I see him on anything, I'm fascinated. I cannot take my eyes off him. But having said that, Ronnie is a real weirdo. And there's nothing stranger to me than my limo driver being on anything.
And
he's got a huge following.
And he's been a true friend to us in the show. I like to reward good behavior.
Well, it sounds like you're leaning toward Ronnie. But
Yeah.
Look, here's
as a fan, I got to say, Eric, would you play someone who, in this episode, you're a victim of pedophilia, that a pedophile has dragged you into his basement, he's blown you, he's done terrible things to you, and now you're in court testifying against him?
No.
All right.
Bill, that's out.
Wow, I'm surprised you wouldn't play that.
That's an entire episode that we've already pretty much written.
A lot of room for comedy there.
Yeah, but Eric, why not play that? I mean, you don't have to do the physical act. You just have to be a victim of it.
You're in court.
Well, for starters, I don't look like a kid, an underage kid with...
No, you're older, but
You're
happened
older,
to you.
but a pedophile... Years ago, the guy did it to you. He was changing one of your diapers, and he just fucking went berserk. He started jerking you off.
Will you stop with that dumb...
I'm kidding around with you. God, you're right, you guys. There's no fun with him.
No.
It's an easy decision, Howard.
Would you play someone with a bomb strapped to his neck and then his head explodes?
No.
No. All right.
I would.
Yeah, so would I. What's the big deal?
Well, Eric has played that.
It's a paycheck, like you said.
He doesn't repeat himself.
Look, we always talk about, when we talk about actors and actresses, you can divide them truly into two camps, which is the people that are easy to work with and people that get in their own way.
Gee, I know where this was going. Eric, one last chance. Would you play a talking fire hydrant?
No.
No, I can't believe this guy. What if the talking fire hydrant fucks Krista's character? She's hot.
No.
Oh, my God. Ronnie, would you play a
I'm there, man.
What is the objection?
That's like if I was...
You would fuck Krista while wearing a fire hydrant.
Yeah, why not? That's like if I was picking up the dog shit, she'd be in a bikini by
Ronnie,
the
let me ask
pool.
you something.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Would you play the actual dog shit if they asked you to?
Yeah, whatever they want, man.
Let me hear what a talking fire hydrant sounds like right now. Go ahead, Ronnie.
Hi, Krista. How are you, baby?
Ronnie, you don't even have to do it because my vote's for you.
All right, thank you.
Look, Howard, you want the end decision?
Let me try one last time, Bill, before you decide. Eric, I'm giving you one last chance.
I got one thing that we actually wrote in at one point, Howard.
All right.
Which is that dog is big enough for someone to ride it around.
Ooh.
Eric, would you ride a dog?
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Would you play a former Nazi who was responsible for killing the most amount of Jews during World War II?
No.
No.
Gee, I would grab that role.
Why not? What's the big deal? It's a part. It's not like it's not like he's killing the Jews.
Hitler was a great guy. All right, you've heard everything now. Bill, just give me the decision.
Yeah. All right, look, you got to add two things. One, not only is Ronnie been incredibly gracious to us and helping to promote the show, but he's also built his own name up with the block parties, to a celebrity level. And,
Yeah.
And
By the way, do you know David Letterman's limo driver is starting his own block party? Any day now, we're going to see it.
They're all going to be in Fairfield County, Connecticut.
All right.
So look, here's the deal.
This is going bad for you, Eric. Eric, quick, one last chance. Would you play an angry, ungrateful midget that looks like a plucked chicken?
Howard, I'm going to give Eric an escape route, okay? Which is Ronnie's got it.
Wow.
I listen to Krista all the time, and she feels that Eric isn't grateful enough, and I will allow you, because the show is already, picked up for this year and next year. I will allow you, if Eric behaves well enough, for say a 6-month period or something that you decide, to bestow upon him a part.
All right. So Ronnie has won the first part, and if Eric is really on good behavior, you're going to write him a part.
Yeah, but he has to earn it.
He has to earn
Eric's
it.
on probation.
Well, that's real. Eric, did you hear that? You're on probation.
I heard.
You better be nice to me.
Sounds like he's crying.
Well,
is he all right?
No, I'm not.
He lost out on a part.
Well, you talked yourself
Listen
out
to his
of a
voice.
part.
It sounds like he's really upset.
Are you upset?
Not really.
Wow.
Well,
You don't care.
There's still a chance to get it. I just think that I think my wife's going to need to hear yours and Howard's relationship be a little more reciprocal.
Right. Thank you for that, by the way. I appreciate that. Ronnie, you've won a part on
thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Of course, Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie, all I ask in return is maybe slightly less than 1,000 tweets a day from Ronnie.
All right.
All right,
no problem.
Please keep us abreast of this development and let us know what Ronnie's part is evolving into, okay?
Sure, and Ronnie, we'll give you a call this week and find out what your schedule is and stuff.
Sounds good.
And make it so Ronnie fucks Courtney Cox.
Hot chicks. Yeah, I was going to say hot chicks.
Yeah, like he wants to do something to her. All right, and have extra makeup on the set to cover up Ronnie's bad tattoos. All right?
No. We're on it.
All right, thank you. All right, the show is called Cougartown. It features the work of Bill Lawrence and his beautiful wife, Krista Miller Lawrence.
Thanks, Howard.
Yes, and you two go back to doing whatever it is you do. Eric, I'm sorry you didn't win the part. Ronnie,
Eric talked himself out of a part.
He did.
I don't even know if he realizes that.
When you're an actor, whatever they tell you you're going to do, you say, yes, sir. That's the best way to get a part. That's a good lesson for any of my fans who are thinking going into this career. Krista, have you ever turned anything down? No. You do what they tell you to do.
Well, at least you say, okay, you tell your agents, I'll do anything, ever, anything, and then once it's offered to you, then you can think about it.
And you're not going to do a trick, Bill, where like Ronnie plays a corpse or something. It's like
no.
It's going to have lines. Speaking and everything. Oh, God, I got to see that.
Talking to the principals.
All right, very good. All right, thank you.
You bet.
Thanks, guys.
The show is called Cougartown, January 8th on TBS Network. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Eric. All right, there you go. Ronnie, way to go.
Man, I thought he wanted to be on TV, but Eric talked himself out of every part.
Pretty cool.
First the movies, now TV.
Now TV. What is that, Eric?
Eric's a shitty actor.
All right.
I think that every time a part comes up, it should be between Eric and Ronnie.
Yeah, I couldn't wait for that. All right, we will be back. Mitt Romney is calling in to discuss the debate last night. Robin will do the news, and then some. We'll be back right after these words.
I'm wondering how Romney feels about the debate.
He's going to tell you right after these words.